You know those people who just don't have a single bad angle? Like they wake up, take a selfie with pillow marks on their face, and still look like they belong on the cover of Vogue? Yeah, that's basically Eunwoo. Human perfection. Walking skincare campaign. The man who somehow looks like he was photoshopped into real life. But behind that flawless face, there's so much more going on. And right now, his life is like the K-drama you didn't know you were watching, with a twist you definitely didn't see coming. So grab your favorite snack, make yourself cozy, and let me tell you the full story of what's been happening with our beloved Eunwoo. Because this past month, it's been a roller coaster. And yes, he's the main character in every scene. Okay, picture this. It's spring 2025. Flowers are blooming, K-dramas are airing, comeback season is in full swing, and fans are vibing. Then suddenly, bam, news drops. Eunwoo might be enlisting in July. No, not next year July. Like this summer. Like next month. Now let's be real. We've all known this day would come. He's 26, international age, and that military clock waits for no idol. But there's something about hearing that your fave is actually heading to the army that just makes your chest tighten, right? And the kicker? This isn't just a rumor. Fantagio confirmed that Eunwoo applied for the military band, yes, the same one Astro's MJ served in. He even had his official interview already. We're just waiting for the results to come out on May 29th. So, what does that mean? If he passes, which let's be real, he probably will, we're saying see you later this July. And knowing how thoughtful and responsible he is, Eunwoo probably wants to finish all his current schedules, leave fans with beautiful memories, and head off like the graceful, elegant man he is. But don't worry, our story doesn't end there. Because just when we were emotionally spiraling, Eunwoo hit us with the most unexpected, delightful plot twist. Ready? He's going to be in IU's music video for her upcoming comeback this May. Yes, you heard that right. The visual king is about to star in a music video with the queen herself, IU. Now let's unpack this. IU's comeback is already a huge deal. Her last album, The Winning, dropped in February 2024, and fans have been dying for new music ever since. So when news broke that she's dropping another album this May, instant hype. Then came the real bombshell. Eunwoo is the male lead in her MV. Can you imagine the visuals? IU singing a soft, emotional ballad while Eunwoo stares at her under rain-soaked streetlights with those puppy dog eyes? Or maybe they're running through a field together at golden hour, her hair flowing, his shirt unbuttoned just enough? Sorry, I blacked out for a second. And this collab actually makes perfect sense because earlier this year, Eunwoo and IU already worked together on a Shomei jewelry campaign. They were giving elegant, dreamy couple vibes, looking like they stepped out of a French romance movie. But funnily enough, not everyone loved the campaign at first. Some netizens were like, they look awkward, or the chemistry's not there. Others were screaming, too edited, this is a Photoshop crime. But let's be honest, if two of the most beautiful humans alive pose together, and your first instinct is to nitpick, maybe you're just intimidated by the combined sparkle. Still, the feedback didn't stop the excitement. In fact, it made fans more curious to see what these two would look like with actual acting direction. And now that we know they're reuniting in a music video, game over. Eunwoo's IU's national heart attack. But wait, there's more. As if he wasn't already booked and busy enough before possible enlistment, Eunwoo has also been filming a new Netflix drama called The Wonderfuls. He's playing a character who's emotionally complex, vulnerable, and romantic. So in other words, it's just him being himself. We don't have all the juicy plot details yet, but insiders say this one's gonna pull on our heartstrings. And considering his last drama, Wonderful World, had people sobbing into their ramen, we're definitely not ready. On top of that, he's also gearing up for Astro's 4th solo concert this June in Incheon. Yes, he's giving us one last concert before he disappears into the military abyss. And you know he's gonna cry on stage. And you know we're all gonna cry with him. But wait, don't cry yet. Because just when we thought the drama had peaked, another unexpected chapter dropped. This time, with a surprise co-star, Ko Yoon-jung. On May 12th, the French fashion brand Marité Frogère Ball posted a short teaser for their new campaign starring Cha Eun-woo and Ko Yoon-jung. And y'all, this wasn't just a brand ad. This was a love story in 10 seconds. It's black and white, moody, artistic. Cha Eun-woo and Ko Yoon-jung are seated across from each other, staring into each other's souls, like they're about to confess a decade of unspoken feelings. The chemistry? Off the charts. The comments? Chaos. People were begging for them to be cast in a romance drama immediately. One fan said, "This is the best visual couple since the invention of K-dramas." Another literally said, "Cha Eun-woo's eyes. Please don't enlist." Which, same. It was romantic, intense, and honestly unfair how attractive they both looked. And speaking of friendship and love, a few days ago, Cha Eun-woo surprised everyone by posting a sweet backstage photo with Kim Do-yeon. Yes, Do-yeon from Wakey Meki and IOI. In the picture, he's standing next to her with a big smile, holding a bouquet of flowers. People were like, wait, are they dating? What is happening? But don't worry, turns out they're just super supportive label mates. Do-yeon was performing in a play, and Cha Eun-woo dropped by to cheer her on, flowers and all. This is actually something he's known for. He shows up for people. Whether it's MJ's military discharge, a friend's debut, or a co-star's first musical, he's the guy in the front row, clapping like a proud dad. And that's what makes Cha Eun-woo different. Yes, he's beautiful. Yes, he's talented. But what really sets him apart is the way he treats people, with sincerity, warmth, and loyalty. So whether he's starring in an MV with IU, giving us emotional whiplash with Ko Yoon-jung, or buying flowers for Do-yeon, he does it all with heart. And now, with his enlistment possibly just around the corner, everything feels a little more emotional, a little more precious. We're cherishing every moment he gives us before he puts on that uniform. So let's enjoy this chapter. Let's support his music video, binge his dramas, scream at his magazine covers, and cry a little at the concert. Because no matter where he goes or what he does next, one thing's for sure. Cha Eun-woo is and always will be the main character. And we're just lucky to be in his story. All right, that's it for today's deep dive. What do you think about all these updates? Are you excited for his music video with IU? Did the Ko Yoon-jung teaser ruin your life in the best way? Are you crying already about military enlistment? Let me know in the comments. I seriously read every single one, and I love hearing your thoughts. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a fellow Cha Eun-woo fan. Let's all send him our love, support, and maybe a giant skincare gift basket. Until next time, stay soft, stay dramatic, and remember, in this channel, you are always the main character too. Bye!